What's going on, Buffs Nation? This is David here, talking CU Buffs football yet again. Hit that like as we get started. Today, I'm bringing you a video that I've wanted to make for a little while now. Finally had the time to get into it a little bit, but that's a pretty significant offer that CU has sent out for a future player, and that is the little brother of Jameis Winston, Jonah Winston. He just finished his freshman year playing wide receiver and quarterback at Hoover High. Now, you might be thinking, that rings a bell, Hoover High. That's right. If you're around my age or older, you probably remember Two-A-Days, which was the MTV reality TV show that spent time following players on the Hoover High football team for a couple of seasons. So I'll link the intro in the description if you want to check it out. Kids, if you're younger than me, obviously you probably never heard of it. Go check it out just for historical reference. But anyways, what I love about Jonah is that he's, again, a two-position athlete right now, mainly playing wide receiver. He saw a little time at quarterback. I think he was about 5 of 8. Had a handful of rushes as well. You see here in a minute that they use him in a lot of different ways, but he's got speed. I think he's a little bit more athletic than Jameis Winston is. Definitely has some more speed in my opinion, although Jameis's scrambling ability is a little underrated, I think, but he's got speed. Again, 5'10", 150 pounds, 155 pounds as a freshman, class of 2026. He has plenty of room to grow and develop, and he's also saying that he wants to start getting into quarterback a little bit more as well. So maybe we'll see him take some more reps at quarterback for Hoover High in the future. I don't really know what position he wants to play in college, whether that's wide receiver or quarterback. Right now, it looks like most recruiting sites designate him as an athlete. If I had to make a bet right now, I think that he's more of a wide receiver just because I haven't been able to see much of him from quarterback. Jonah is also a two-sport athlete, plays baseball just like Jameis did, and plays shortstop. Now, if we're talking about his chances committing here in 2026, that might be something that works against CU because some of y'all might not know this, but I believe CU is the only school in the Pac-12 without a baseball team. We don't have a baseball team. So we got a lot of work to do. If we want to get some more of these two-sport athletes, we got to get a baseball team, I guess. But let me know what you think of Jonah Winston. I would love to have pure athletes on this team for years and years to come. We know that's what Prime's doing. This makes sense from a roster building and team perspective. And it's always nice to have guys from football families coming into the program. So let's go ahead and dive in. Let me know what you think. All right, you'll see him up in that right slot, running that deep out right there. Again, freshman year, caught 12 passes, 127 yards, and a touchdown. Here's a great display of his vision and agility, where he rightfully makes that right read, taking the option, and then uses his vision to find the right holes to bounce it outside. And with his speed, there is nobody catching him. Very impressive touchdown run. He had a couple off of 12 carries, 56 yards his freshman year. Here's another play that shows off his speed to get to the outside edge quick and picks up a nice chunk of yards. On this next play, again, they just want to get Jonah the ball in space. You see a theme yet? You see why Deion Sanders and Sean Lewis would be interested in a player like this, that we can get in open space. You see his acceleration after losing his footing. That is impressive. You can see he runs a lot of those short crossers. Again, these kind of like bubble screen type routes, a lot of what you'll see Sean Lewis run as well. Again, a lot of quick passing. Shador or whoever is quarterback when he's here at CU, if he's playing wide receiver, they're going to be getting the ball out real quick in this offense. You can see why they would want him here in Boulder. Again, let's take another look at him at quarterback. This is another impressive run here where he's able to bounce off a couple tackles, show some power, again, as a 150-pound freshman. You love to see that. Really clean slant route right there. Too bad the ref gets in the way. But Jonah's already picking up offers from big-time schools like Alabama, FSU, Texas A&M. Now, I wasn't able to find any of his 8 passes he threw for Hoover High in his freshman year. However, I did pull up some of his middle school tape. Just take a look here at his poise, his ability to move around in the pocket, but keeping his eyes downfield, taking the hit. Kind of reminds you of his older brother a little bit with that. Another display of poise. He doesn't panic on this botched snap. He's able to pick it up. Again, keep his eyes downfield, see that he has a guy that he knew would be open down there, able to make the play. And sure, he's got work to do on his mechanics, what teenage quarterback doesn't, but some of the things you can't quite teach, that creativity, composure, the poise, you love to see that. So I want to know what y'all think, and go Buffs.